background. You want to?
Very good. Yeah. Okay.
So we were laughing because there was like 600 and some minis on the table. We get most of them packaged, and we got to like number 9, and there was like 2 switched. We had to open everything. It was a mystery in itself because we switched a DK or something. Like the person we hired, they switched a DK with a fingering or something, and it was in one of the packages that we had to open every envelope. It took hours. It was a labor of love, but it was a mystery in itself, and we did solve it.
Really. Write a book.
I know. But it honestly was so it was so humbling to just stand back and look at them all. Like it was so much fun. I was so excited. So we're excited you guys are happy to do your blankets. I think the colors are going to be right out of the mysteries. So like this was a Fatal Feast and it was fall, so you're going to find really pretty nice fall colors in there. And I think once you're done, your blanket will be like a mixture of a bunch of different like variegated tonals, speckles, and also of all different kinds of hues, which I think will be fun. I am crocheting mine actually, but now I'm knitting it with mommy, but I was supposed to crochet it.
I wanted to crochet it, but
I think the crocheting may have hurt your wrist a little more. So it hurts.
They just healed my wrists. I couldn't knit all like summer, and I was really upset. And I'm afraid to do that different motion, thinking it's going to hurt me.
I know, and I throw mine. I'm so bad. Like I can't retrain myself. I've been knitting like this since I was like 8 years old. Like I was very young. So now it's like trying to learn how to ride a bicycle backwards. I don't know. I can't change the way I do it.
I know.
Home now. I love how you were calling him. Oh, my new husband.
Yeah. New husband, yeah.
Who said that?
Denise. So Denise is one of our patrons, and she's had a front row seat to literally like my whole life for a while now.
Pretty much. I feel like I'm family at this point.
You are. You really are. By the way, I expedited your spooky book box. I'm really hoping it gets there in the 2 days.
I got an email that it was coming. So.
Oh, good. I expedited it. I'm hoping it's going to be there very soon for you.
Oh, awesome. Cool. Thank you.
Those book boxes were nice. I really enjoyed packaging them. I don't know why I just like the book ones. I just like touching real books. I don't get real books that often.
Somebody's lighting fireworks outside.
Probably.
Scared me. What are they celebrating?
So, is anybody crocheting? Anybody doing the crochet one?
I'm still wrapping up my yarn.
Oh, okay.
I didn't print out the pattern.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Denise is crocheting, you know, of course, right?
What is it? Yes, you're crocheting.
Yeah.
I decided to crochet because I usually knit, and I thought, oh, that would be good.
That's what I wanted to do. I know. My hands messed me up.
I feel like with blankets, I do like the crochet because it goes faster. But after crocheting the Nancy Drew one, I was like, I want to knit it. So I wanted to change. And then we were laughing because we got through all the sets and we literally missed one, which was the one for myself. So now I'm like sharing one with mommy, and we're doing the knit one.
I'm still working on my jelly roll too.
Forgot to
Nancy the jelly roll.
Oh, I
did the Nancy blanket and I did that at the same time. That's all I did. I haven't made socks in like a year and I missed them. And now I'm on another blanket. I'm blanketed.
That one looks really good. I like
blankets. I'm crazy with blankets.
I haven't done a jelly roll, but I do have a bunch of these.
I just love it.
This is what I've been making all year long.
Little squares. I like that.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm making little squares, and they come together to form like a little quilt square almost for the 12 months of the year. That's the one we did last time. So I have like 11 quilt square things that I have to put together for the Stitch in Time blanket. But I am liking blankets. I like the little pieces that kind of come together. Makes me feel like I finished something when I finished a square, you know? Even though it's the tiniest square ever, but I feel like I finished something. I feel quite accomplished.
I'm picking my next sock.
Surprisingly enough, I didn't get to
on
crochet on our honeymoon at all. Like, at all. I think because I also hate to crochet or knit at the beach. I don't know if anybody else, but my fingers are like sticky and it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
And I
still do
never,
it.
yep. And then I was like
Yeah.
really resting, you know? I was just doing nothing and loving doing nothing for a minute.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not good at that. Like, I think
Me
that's why I
neither.
was made a good knitter, because I'm like, I can't just sit here.
I can't just sit in the
I
sun.
don't relax.
have
Like,
to
how
be
do you do
somewhere
that?
I have to be in that water.
Yeah, I did. I did get in the water. I had to be in the
Well, see, I'd live in the water, so I wouldn't be able to do my knitting.
Right. Well, that's my problem. Like I was in,
Yeah.
in the pool. Although now I think I've forgotten how to do my granny square here.
All right, I'm picking a sock. I think it's gonna be the Christmas one.
What do
There's a
you mean to
couple
finish your
other-
hair?
Yeah, so I have
Yeah,
lots of the socks that aren't finished, but I did finish a couple of pairs. Like I did this
You're
little.
utilizing the blanket time to finish pairs of socks. I love it.
I am. Okay, I'm cheating. I'm not doing it
You
right.
can cheat. That's totally okay. We bogged Samantha down with knitting, so
Yeah.
she's
So
gonna
like
knit
now
all
I'm
the
just like, I gotta finish these socks. It's irking me that there's only one of each. I can't
I
wear
know,
them.
it was funny. For years, she didn't knit. She couldn't knit because she was so busy, you know, and then all of a sudden she's making room for knitting. You're funny.
Yeah. Well, there's a little more room. You know, the kids get a
There
little
is,
bit
yeah.
older.
Older,
And you get
right.
to knit a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
My toddler was nuts. So it's never happening.
I know. And between work, forget it.
Oh, it might be this autumn in the rain. It might be this one next.
Oh, it's the time of year.
That's beautiful. I forget to cast mine on.
Yeah. Like now I'm gonna have all the fall socks. But I have a Christmas one calling my name too.
Wear 'em all year
It's
long.
been like, what is this called? Donegal? The little black neps?
I have Christmas socks on right now.
I think it might be him too. It might have to be him.
I think I lost some mojo on that honeymoon. I can't make a square.
Oh no.
Doing it.
This
It's
is
okay.
Andrea, this is the one that
crocheters
had the
for some
Christmas
reason.
cheese. I gotta get the
Weird.
Christmas cheese back out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you guys got one. I'll have to make you one this year.
So,
need
Mom,
markers.
since we started the recording after, do you want, and I think a few more people came in. I'm just going to read this one more time. And if you could read your clue after I'm done, that way the
Oh, yeah.
people that missed, they'll get to hear it.
Hear it. Yeah.
And the people that just joined. So our
Okay.
book is A Fatal Feast. And I was telling everybody, I'm actually going to get the soft cover of the books. So for each mystery, I've actually gotten the book and I'm going to like, okay, I'm going to get a little library going. And then at the end, along with any other prizes, someone will win the books. So I think that'd be cool to have a little Murder, She Wrote library.
Yeah, that's nice.
So our first one, since we're knitting and crocheting from October 25th to November 25th, is A Fatal Feast. We thought fall, Thanksgiving, and it's just adorable. So Jessica Fletcher would like us to relax. Jessica Fletcher would like to relax as Thanksgiving comes to Cabot Cove. She's suffering from a rare case of writer's block while helping the town's Thanksgiving pageant, feeding its needy citizens and trying to find a room for her dear friend Scotland Yard Inspector George Sutherland, who's coming from London. Most distressing of all, Jessica is hosting a bountiful Thanksgiving dinner for an ever-growing guest list. Jessica bravely carries on toward her culinary conquests, and she couldn't be more thankful for the results, until she and George take a post-turkey stroll and stumble upon the body of a man with an ornate carving knife stuck in his chest, which Samantha made as a charm. Everyone knows that the holidays can be murder, but Jessica's going to make sure this one is a holiday mystery that doesn't go unsolved. So super cute for like Thanksgiving or just the fall season. We're going to do like all these fall hues and really pretty colors that'll get you in the mood for.
I can show our little dinner plate, Andrea. Hold on.
Oh yeah, and the carving knife, which was the weapon.
Try to find more.
Or was it the weapon?
It was.
How do you
It
know?
was. It was the little murder knife
It's so funny.
and the
Okay.
dinner. Really got excited, guys, when I got to put gravy on here.
I know. I was on the phone with her and she was like smearing
Oh,
on
no,
gravy.
it's great.
I was like, I'm putting gravy on my
It's so cute.
the little things in life.
It really is. How good it fits. We need markers for the knitted one. To get some markers.
Mom,
You want me
read
to
your read your
clue?
clue so they can hear it when it records.
Okay. A rare case of writer's block has Jessica outside to take a break. There is a strange new man in town standing across the street dressed in heavy boots, a warm wool cap, and a red coat. He had been stationed there each day for a few days now, just waiting and staring. Weird.
Yeah, so
Can't
we
wait
were
to find out.
saying that Jessica is quite freaked out because it's an unseasonably warm November, and she doesn't know why this guy is dressed in like woolens and he's super tucked up and he's just standing across her street outside her house. And this goes on for like 3 chapters on she's gonna find out who this guy is and what he wants. And maybe if he's part of whatever's going on.
Does the show follow the books?
I'm not sure.
No,
I'd have to watch the
I don't think so.
episode.
I don't remember a
Oh,
Thanksgiving
So
one.
guys, the books came out after the show and
No,
the show ended.
Oh, okay.
right.
Continue the
Wonderful.
franchise because of all the issues with CBS.
Ah,
Oh,
okay.
Okay. Thank you, Jimmy. I didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't
I have
know.
to read them now. I
Oh,
really
it
do.
was actually a good read.
I'm
I was
gonna buy
saying
them on audio and read them.
it was like, and it's like a real chunk of a book.
And
It's
they're
like pretty
still
good.
publishing these books, however many years later since the show stopped, because
Yeah.
they are considered really good mystery books.
They are,
They
yeah.
really
Out
are.
in Lansbury to look at. Like,
No. She did
I
that
love
show for
her.
so long.
I really liked this.
The
If
people that
you
were
have
so
any
blessed
kind
with
of streaming
jobs.
sites, you can still watch Murder She Wrote because I
Yeah,
watch
we've
it
been.
every Saturday with a friend of mine.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's so
Yeah, I'm
great.
watching it on Peacock right now, and I'm
Peacock, yeah.
watching like I just watched all of them while I'm doing the charms. I'm just sitting here
It's
watching all
also
the murder
on the Hallmark
mysteries.
channel. Hallmark channel
So
has
we
one
want to
night.
know what would interest you guys. So we were gonna have like maybe a watch party where we all come on here and knit and watch Murder She Wrote. Yes, he loves that.
It would be
I've
fun.
never done that before. That would be cool.
Maybe like a trivia night where we do Murder She Wrote trivia and like we'll
would be
ask you
great.
questions and maybe you can win a prize, which would
That's
be fun.
awesome. Yeah.
We may even I
That'd be
think me
good.
and Sammy also had Denise likes the watch party. Okay. And I think me and Sammy also had like, what did we do? Trivia or something where we were gonna slip
Yeah.
little bingo boards into their thing and play like a bingo night.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
remember,
fun.
but you might get some fun things throughout the year in your packages, and it might be like telling you that there's a fun knit night coming up.
And you know what I was trying to get was her game. She has a look
Oh,
and
right.
A
find
seek and find,
game.
yeah.
I
And
wish she had made regular
it's like
games. Like, I wish
so
someone
like
had made it.
old that you can't get a hold of it, but
Yeah,
I'm
the
still
operating
being
system
diligent
won't do
trying to
it.
find it.
We're
Right.
gonna try. We'll try to find that and see if we can make it work. But
Like,
I
people
think
are still playing Nancy Drew. Like, why are they not making hers?
I
They
don't
have
know.
rights
I
to
guess
those.
somebody didn't buy the rights to it. Maybe I'm not
Yeah.
sure, or maybe they can't. Who
God, I
knows?
wish I had money. I could make someone do that.
So for
Someone
those of
play
you who
for
don't
them.
know, the Nancy Drew that we did, we had actual game nights, and you can see these on
Oh, it was
YouTube
great.
where it's an interactive game. You are Nancy Drew, and you're like watching her
It's
solve the
great.
mystery, and you're picking like what she does and who she questions.
We
And
had
we
so much
honestly,
fun.
we had so much fun during that blanket. All
did.
people were yelling because like the murderer got hit with a chandelier the one time, and somebody
No, it was
pulled the wrong
Oh my
Nancy.
rope.
God.
Yeah.
Nancy
So
got
funny.
hit with a chandelier and
Oh, because
died.
Jennifer
Yeah,
pulled the
died.
rope.
Over her.
Yeah, one of our players, Jennifer, she pulled the wrong rope and killed Nancy.
It's great.
You know, it happens sometimes.
Yeah.
I know. That's so true.
It was the intrusive thoughts. Like as soon as we
She
saw
was
that
like,
we
it looks
shouldn't
like I
pull it,
shouldn't pull
That
it,
was
so I
funny.
have to pull it.
had to pull it. Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll have some fun game nights and a watch party. So it should be a good time. I'm excited. We had a great time all year. It honestly was really nice to look forward to those nights. Like to sit down and play a game for an hour was like refreshing every month. We really enjoyed it. If anybody has any other ideas on something you'd like to see or do, definitely let us know.
But we're gonna definitely give chances to like win prizes in between, even outside of the big giveaway.
Oh, and you'll start seeing prizes revealed. So I already told you you're gonna get your books, but we'll start having all these yarny goodies come out for the grand prize winner. So keep an eye out for that on Instagram, and I'll send emails and stuff like that out. That'll be fun. Can you hear my dogs killing each other in the background?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I like
They're going.
Oh, they play. They're so adorable.
They've
they're
been like
sisters.
honked out for 2 days because they were tired from, they call it the Houndstown hangover. But I think they're quite over that now because they're killing each other.
They loved it. And now you have a yard, which is so great for them.
Yeah. They were just running out there,
Yeah.
having a good run before they came in.
Yeah.
Oh.
I miss having a dog.
Yeah. I still made my square crooked.
Did you? Let me say.
I might leave it.
Are you leaving it?
I might.
Oh. See,
It's a
I don't
little-
know how it works because I
it's
just
the
can't
beginning.
crochet.
Always miscount something, I'm telling you. Every time.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'm really excited that I'm gonna knit this one and not crochet it. Because I crocheted all year this year and I was like, I need a different, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's so awesome you can do both. Like I need to learn. And everything that I love, like fashion wise, that I want to like do is crocheting granny squares. And I still haven't sat down and been like, you can do this and actually made it
easy.
happen.
They're pretty easy. But if you're like talking and stuff, you can put 3 on one side instead of 2, and then it's lopsided a little bit.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I
So
can't start this. I'm on the phone.
Go ahead.
It's hard.
I personally would love a Scooby-Doo mystery because I love
Ooh.
Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
See, after
would be
my own
fun.
heart, I
It's
was
on
just
our
saying
list.
this.
They have
I've been
games.
trying to get a Scooby-Doo mystery colorway in here. I'm telling you, I've been trying.
I don't know that I would want the colors because the colors are very 70s, but
Yeah.
They are.
But I
Yeah.
feel like we can get creative, you know? We can pull colors out of so many different things. I feel like we could get creative with that.
I know, are
Yeah,
we making a 70s
creative.
blanket next?
And you know what
I
else?
know.
was
It needs to
the,
be that like daisy looking
Yeah.
blanket.
a psychedelic
The
blanket.
van. The van would be so
I
awesome.
know.
Yep, the psychedelic like colors. I love that.
Yeah, Scooby-Doo is a love of ours.
Yeah,
But
Marsha from the Brady Bunch has remember Marsha for the Brady Bunch? She has fabric out, and oh my god, it's so great.
she has
It's like the
fabric?
dress I wore when
Oh,
I
is
was
it
little.
70s?
It's 70s,
Oh
and
my
it's
gosh, that's
so
great.
great.
It's Brady Bunch 70s, so that's
Yeah, I
like
bought a couple of her things. I
browns
loved
and
it.
yellows,
Can't wait to use it.
green.
I ever get to.
I want to do the Barbie detective.
That too. That would be great.
Colors.
We're going back.
So Barbie does have interactive games, but I don't know if you can
Yeah.
make them work on the operating system anymore.
No, you can't. They're so old. And that was bringing me back.
Mhm.
There was ponies in it. She was rescuing the horses.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, Barbie.
Well, that Steam app seems to be doing bringing them out, the old ones.
They are. Steam is just, I mean, at least on my dinosaur of a laptop, it has such trouble running.
I
It's
never
so
even could make the profile. Do you remember?
I thought you did great.
You made a Steam profile?
No, remember, like it wouldn't let me pass. It was like click on the bicycle. I clicked on like 80 bicycles, and it never let me in.
I had to do it for you.
Yeah, the site's a
Oh my
little rough.
God, that's funny. Mm.
I'm gonna have fall socks. This is so exciting.
Which ones did you decide on?
So the one I'm finishing right now is the pair to the Patreon colorway that we did for September. I'm finishing that pair right now. And then I think I'm going to do my other fall set, the Autumn in the Rain. Because I also have a stocking to finish. Remember our Elf on a Whip stocking? Like I want to finish that too.
I do.
But that's color work. It's a doodle stocking. And I love it, but it's time consuming when I do colorway. It's, you know, like the color work, it's so time consuming. So I never finished it. I just do a little bit each year. And in like
Well,
5 years,
good.
I'll have stocking.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah, just a little bit each time. But I do like knitting on it. It's fun. It's like coloring. It's great.
Did anybody get their yarn wound up, or is everybody working on something else? What are you guys doing?
I'm
Jimmy,
still
you're
working on it. Mine looks like a spider web right now.
I'm cast on in a few. You can't see anything on the
Ooh, you're doing good.
You're doing really good. Look how far you got. I
think
saw
it's
you. You were
number.
going really fast. I wish I was fast. I don't feel fast.
You
Cast it
are
on and 4 rows in. Yes.
faster than I am.
I like that cranberry color.
I have to remember how to do a foundational single crochet row and or figure out how to fake it.
I fake the crochet all the time with the granny squares. I don't think I do it the same twice ever.
I had to look a video up for this stitch. So.
Oh yeah. If anybody does need like videos, like if you need me to help send any videos or anything, like a recommendation, let me know. Just email us and I can send you some things.
Yeah,
I'd have to do the same thing.
I don't know how to do a foundational single crochet, so I just did a chain row and then I'm doing single crochets on top of it because it's my blanket and I don't care if it matches the pattern exactly.
There you go.
Is
Make
that
it work.
all
That's
a
all that
foundational?
matters.
Yeah.
Is that all a foundational single crochet row is? It's just for taking the place of a chain and a single crochet row?
I think it is. It's just trying to be fancy, but
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it is.
yeah.
It gives you a whole row of
Crazy.
single crochets without your chain, and it gives you a little more substantial of a beginning to pick up the other direction if you need.
Okay.
Yeah,
by the
because
way-
if you chain and you forget you mess up your chain count and you do your first row, then you got to start over again. But if you do single foundation crochet, you don't have to do that.
Exactly.
By the way, Jimmy, please don't tell on me.
I won't.
They know each other.
Whatever works for
Yeah.
you, we won't tell.
Yeah, Jimmy and I know each other because he works at the local yarn store that I take classes at.
Oh, that's awesome. What store is it?
Great.
Rose of Pearl in Chester, New Jersey.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, that's
very
great.
nice.
Oh, we gotta go and visit.
Best job
Andrea.
ever.
Yeah.
I'll have
We're
to
in
come visit and
Jersey.
say hi.
Yes, so Jimmy is an amazing instructor there, but I was like, please don't tell on me. 'Cause
Crystal says she can't cast on you because your cat won't allow it. I love that's a great reason.
That's the best
That's
reason.
funny.
Yes.
Secretly, sometimes I can't cast on at all while I talk, or I just mess up the entire
Me
thing.
too,
have
I
to do it
can't.
over again anyway.
Trying.
Andrea, do you know what video I was editing earlier? It was a
What?
video of me and you talking about what breads our cat loaves bake. And hers was focaccia.
I said
Focaccia?
my cat makes focaccia.
She's like,
He
just
dimples the
dimples
dough.
bread.
He dimples it.
Yeah.
I was done.
Mine's I think mine pushes when she does it.
I know. What would
And
she be?
pushes like something up and then
She's like a
nestles in it.
classic cinnamon roll. Like she's got to like
Yeah.
knead and pull. You know,
No,
and
that's
then she
like
can
that's
roll it
like
out.
puff pastry. When you have to stretch it, it's puff
Yeah.
pastry.
That's funny.
I don't know. Puff pastry is more of like a rolling pin with the cold butter. You know, you really got to get in there. Maybe that is what she's doing.
Oh, I went too far. Shoot.
But I came across that video. I'm gonna be putting it up on
Crystal,
Patreon.
what's your cat
soon.
making? Is your cat making muffins or?
No, my cat makes baguettes. It makes baguettes.
Taken aback by this question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have 2 of them, so I have one here and then one here.
Oh, there's one.
Yeah. literally nothing I can do.
They love
The
the
circular
creative
driving me
juices,
nuts,
you
going
know?
to get double points.
When I do anything creative in here, which is like my job, so I'm either sewing or knitting, I'm doing something.
Can I
My
ask
cats
a
are everywhere.
question of Jimmy? How do I make one left on the first row?
Okay. So
Why?
you're gonna pick up the bar between your stitches, which is called the running thread, with your left hand needle from the front to the back.
There's
So
no
front-
bar. Like, where is the bar?
the bar is in your cast on because you just cast it on, right? I missed that part.
Right.
Right.
It's in the
So
cast
there
on,
are really
okay.
2 bars sitting there in your cat. Because how did you cast on? Did you do long tail or did you do something
Yeah.
else?
Long
Yeah,
tail.
so long tail is going to give you 2 bars. One is sitting what I'm going to call in the front, and one's kind of sitting in the back. Grab your front one. I mean, the truth is, just grab a bar.
Yeah, I know.
But grab it
I can't
front
see.
to back.
Oh, here I
to
go.
back.
Now I can
Okay.
see. Front to back. Right?
Jimmy, she's got you working off hours.
Sorry.
24/7 get
secret
someone
out.
over here.
Back. Needle picked it up. I forget.
She told on Jimmy and now he's working.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jimmy. I
You're
didn't mean
fine,
to-
darling.
I'm
You're
just
fine.
kidding.
Jennifer
I'm gonna send you my
says
address to
Matlock. Oh, you're pulling out a
I
good
never
one.
did it
I
on
love
a,
Matlock.
guest one, though.
Oh, I love that. I
I
can't say
swear
I've
that's
seen
all I
too much of
watched
them.
was like the older shows. Like they were so good. They had such substance.
grandfather
I
was.
love them.
What's the one with the guy that's like super
You know, I
OCD
think
and
it's like-
clean? What's his name?
Monk.
Monk.
Yep, I love Monk.
Oh,
That was
that's
a good
me.
one too. Love Monk.
Oh, what's
No, I'm not doing it right for some reason.
Columbo? Is that it?
Columbo. Yeah.
Columbo? Yep.
I cannot remember how to do this.
Even
All right.
like Magnum PI.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
that.
We're watching Bones.
okay.
Oh, I'm on a Bones binge. I've been watching Bones for me and Jarrett. We're
Wow, I
watching
finished
Bones
it.
the whole
Great.
thing.
I
I'm
just finished that not too long ago. It was great.
All right, I'm just doing
Okay,
it.
so I'm a Bones addict. It's on 4 times a week on TV here in Dallas, and I
Right.
watch it like constant. I watch it every day that it's on.
Oh, it's so good.
Amanda
Come on.
says there's a crossover between Murder She Wrote and Magnum PI, that there's an episode in there.
Oh, Mary Jane is rewatching them too. And Amanda
I
said there's
love
an
Bones.
episode of Murder She Wrote that is a crossover with Magnum PI. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, there is? Oh, that's
Can
great.
we
I have to
find the
find
book?
that
Like,
one.
did they write that book? Because we need it.
Play smart.
That crossover is amazing.
Oh, I have to see that.
Right.
I'm gonna have to look for it now.
You have to watch because there's one episode of Magnum and one of Murder She Wrote, so it's kind of a pain to find both parts.
That's cool though. I had
that's
forgotten,
right.
and honestly, I've watched it like I watch it every year, but it's funny how sometimes you like forget. I think I've gone 2 years without watching it though. I'm on a Gilmore Girls kick right now because it's fall.
I have still yet to watch Gilmore Girls all the way through. I know.
You have
I
to.
don't know what's wrong with me, but I never have watched it all the way through.
Oh, you
Never.
should. It's a good one.
Everybody's like, "This is my 25th time watching Gilmore Girls," and I'm like, "Oh, hey."
Yes, but it ends after the 6th season.
Yeah, she hasn't watched it either. Oh, Angel, not a Gilmore spot. Neither was
Denise,
fast.
I've never watched it either.
The older one.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, I'm not alone.
Just don't watch the revival because the
Yeah.
revival was awful.
Oh, there was a
It's not
revival.
great. Honestly, it was
wasn't,
like they were
no.
just tying up every loose end in the quickest way they
Well,
could.
also, it was just like I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but like Rory is always like so driven, and like what they did with her character in the revival
Yeah,
was
they made her not. Right.
yeah.
Yeah, they wrecked
Terrible.
it a bit.
I
Yeah.
am a Bridgerton fan. I love
Yay,
all
Bridgerton.
things like Victorian-ish and all the, rants and Renaissance age. I used to read all the books, the
Ridiculous.
girly romance books in high school that were just like them. So yeah, I am
Andrea,
a Bridgerton
Henry
fan.
VIII.
Hold on, I'm
Henry
trying to-
VIII.
Henry
You'll like
VIII.
Yeah, watch
What
that.
about him? Oh,
It's a
okay.
great show.
Okay.
The
There
show.
was another one on there that was like it came before Bridgerton and I forget what it was called. It was about the Queen I had never seen it until some friends mentioned it a couple months ago. Binge watched it for 2 weeks. Queen, that's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah,
They're
those
all
are
great.
great.
Oddly enough, I read all of the diaries from the princesses and the queen. They've put them into actual books, like from real accounts from their diaries, and I don't know why, but I've read all of them. In high school, I used to love reading them.
Henry VIII was good.
Can you
He
see
just
this?
kept taking his wives out. And we were like, oh my goodness, look at this guy.
Guiltily up on my couch right now with the cat.
Oh,
Lady Belle.
Lady Belle, the
Lady
rules
Belle.
have not changed since you came back, ma'am.
Down. Down.
Down. Yeah, doggy.
She was staring at me.
I have my yarn rolled
halfway
up now,
up.
but I never got the pattern printed out, so I have to cast on later. I've enjoyed this meeting.
Oh, okay.
That's awesome.
Like I
I'm so
said,
happy we have
I
such a
don't know
good
if
turnout.
anybody heard me
Did it.
after they joined, but if you do need, for crocheters, if you need a digital copy, shoot me an email and I will send you a digital
Right?
copy
Okay.
if you don't want just your printed.
I'm working that too. Give me my
Oh,
knife.
good night, Genia.
Good
Bye.
night.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming. Aw.
Thank you for having me. I enjoyed it.
Oh, good.
You
We're
have a
excited
great
to get along
night.
with you.
Thanks for coming. Oh, she's sweet.
You all have a good night.
You
You
too.
too.
Thank you.
After
Jared,
this,
did
I
you
get
take
to go
off
make
a little?
some tiny little squash soups.
Oh, do you? Oh,
Yeah.
like for a charm. I was like, ooh,
Yeah.
squash soup sounds delicious.
No, not actual squash soup. It is going to make me hungry because now
I go
that
right to
fall
eat
come,
it.
I'm making all these scrumptious charms, and I'm like, it makes me hungry. Be working all late.
I finally got my little square symmetrical.
There you go. Look, it looks
Here it
very
is.
nice. I like that.
Yes.
We got it.
It took me like 5 times. I'm telling you, once I don't do it, I gotta like look up a video or something. Like I don't remember.
A
couple weeks later, and I'm like,
to remember.
what do I do?
Remember.
I have to take my kiddo to a trunk or treat. Have fun.
Oh, when is
Have
that?
fun,
Oh,
Mary.
I
That's
thought you were taking
awesome.
Coda. I was like, take pictures.
I know.
Coda goes tomorrow in the morning
Oh,
to
bye,
a
Mary
library and museum to go do it with his co-op for homeschool.
Oh, is that when that's happening? What day is it?
Yeah, that's tomorrow, and everyone's like dressing up and they go to the museum, and the museum is right next door to the big library, and they have it in this whole thing. So we're gonna go tomorrow and do it.
So for those of you who might not know, I play D&D with a really nice group of friends, and I made this character called Bree Tea Leaf, and she is like this little sort of like a hobbit creature, and she attacks with like, she's like a cook, so she attacks with like cutlery, and she's got a rolling pin, and she just does all the things with like a charcuterie board. But she's this like mythical character that I play in D&D, and the guys that I played with absolutely loved her. They thought it was hilarious that I spin pizza and then throw it at people. I guess my creativity goes into my game playing. Yeah. And I got her costume for Halloween, so I'm gonna be her for Halloween because we got tickets to this Renaissance fair I'm going to. And she's super like green dress with this little vest thing, and I got this little vial thing it's like a little garter thing that goes around your leg. I'm gonna put little foods in there. It's too funny. So I'm gonna take pictures. I'll have to show you guys. It's hilarious.
That's cute. Angel says they're doing Cookie Monster.
Oh my gosh, that's adorable.
That used to be my Coda's favorite song with his mama.
Oh my gosh, you know what came up, Sam, in my memories was Coda's first Halloween when I was there. He was a scarecrow, and you made his Halloween costume. It looked fantastic.
Oh, it was the best.
Yeah, I made my son's Halloween costumes for the first 5 years, and then he was like, Mom, that isn't cool.
Yeah, of course.
And I was like, no, it is cool.
The scarecrow is adorable.
The scarecrow was adorable.
So cute.
What's he being this year?
He is being some anime character. I have no idea who is, but I know like about the show a little bit, but it's like a book character. From manga, I guess is manga. I guess you say it. It's a anime book series.
Yeah, he's learning to talk Japanese and read it.
Oh, the language?
So
That's
it's
amazing.
so funny
It's
because just
amazing.
one day he was just doing like he was translating Japanese on this app and learning it with his friend.
I'm
And then he was like
dying.
full blown doing it. And I was like, oh my goodness,
He
who
would
are
read a
That'd
you?
be so
sentence, and
cool.
we were like, what?
Yeah, I was. I didn't know he got that far in it.
It was
He loves
crazy.
it.
I was like, that is really excellent.
Yeah, he's doing very well in it.
Ooh, my camera went off. Sam, I haven't opened my little things you gave me. Coda bought me this little Dungeons and Dragons Lego thing. He bought one for me and one for Jarrett, so we're gonna open them and put our little character together.
I
I'll
know.
have
Well,
to
let's
send
see
you a
what you
picture.
got. I want to know.
I know, me too.
Oh, that's so cute. When did you get that?
Sam got them. Look, aren't they cute?
Yeah, so my
adorable.
husband and Coda come running up and they're like, look what we found. Andrew and Jarrett would love this.
Oh, they're so cute. I'm telling you, I'm gonna start like an online game when Coda's old enough, and they have a junior one. And basically, for those of you who might not know, it's like storytelling. One person tells the story, and that would be me in our case with our game. And they narrate, and you roll dice, and then they kind of tell you the outcome of what happened. And you have to be super creative because you have to think on your feet and like say what happened or what your next move is. Yeah, and then the person tells the story, and it's a lot of fun. And so Coda would be amazing at it. I feel like with his creativity, he would be really good at it.
He would love that. Yes, you can have a cookie.
I wish I had a cookie. I mean,
all right, let me see him. Let me see.
starving to death.
Okay. Go get a plate.
Pizza. Well, I think it's just about 8, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go cook something for myself. I skipped dinner. Well, I think we're gonna call it here. It's been about an hour. But thank you everybody for coming. It's super exciting. Let me see your progress. Let me see.
I have one question.
You got cast it on?
I
Go
got-
ahead.
Yes,
idea
look at
that
everyone.
Go ahead.
Is the idea that we
got my yarn wrap. I just got my yarn
Sorry,
wound.
1 second. Go ahead. What was your question?
Is the idea that we knit like the whole little mini skein?
Are you all right?
So for the month, you get your 12 skeins, and in that month, you want to knit those 12 and open up each clue. And then you can either take pictures and tag us as you go along, like, and use the hashtag, or you can just at the end when you have all your 12 squares, take a photo if that's easier, and use the hashtag, and that enters you to win prizes when you finish your blanket. But yeah, you want to knit those 12 and open up all your clues, because you'll get to the end and it'll like solve the mystery for you. So with each card you open up and each mini you knit, it's closer to the end of the mystery. So for each month, it'll be like, this was the fatal feast. Next month, it'll be a different mystery when we send them out.
Oh,
So
it'll be a different book next month?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
So we'll
okay.
be doing
I'm gonna
like
buy
lots
that
of her
one.
mysteries.
Oh, I didn't know
and
that.
going
That's
through-
cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So we
Yeah,
hope
we
you
like
enjoy
to
it.
pick out like seasonal
Oh, I got
things
it there.
too. So the next time you'll be receiving something winter
Snowy.
related.
Yeah, something
Yeah.
snowy, I think.
Yeah.
And
Christmas?
we get a different box every month.
Yeah,
Just
so
a lot.
every month.
It's a lot of knitting. I'm like, maybe I should have made this chevron a little bigger.
You know, it is, but
Made the
I'll tell
pattern a
you,
little-
it's like, oh, and I think in the pattern, it tells you, like, you guys can make your chevrons
As
really
small
tall if
as
you want to use
big,
the whole
right.
mini. Like, this
Yeah.
is really up to you how you
Yeah.
want your blanket to look. So, you know, we don't hold you, it's not going to be so stringent that it's got to be a certain size. So don't stress on that either. It's just for fun. And the clues, if you're posting them, don't worry about posting the clues. It's not like it's a spoiler alert. The cards are just for fun for you to go through the mystery. You don't have to worry about, like, you know, when to open each clue. Knit the 12 as you see fit from that 1 month and you're good to go.
Yeah, and if your chevron
awesome.
doesn't use like the whole color, that's fine.
Will
like
it
doesn't
matter
have to
if
use
we knit
everything.
the colors in order of the clues? So no, if you choose to and you want to open up all your clues all at once and lay out your minis and see how you want to arrange them, you're good to go. You can definitely do that. As long as you knit the 12, take a picture and use the hashtag, you're entered to win prizes and you're all good to go.
So we don't have to put the clue in the picture. We just do the okay. All right.
Yep.
That's what I was curious.
Just
Okay,
have to
cool.
show your knitted stuff and your whips and you're good to go.
Awesome.
Yeah. I hope you have fun with it. We had fun doing this way, and it was kind of like not as stressful last month when we just did where it wasn't a certain size. Everybody just made it to what they like. And that worked really well because some people made huge blankets and some people made smaller ones. And it all depended on, we want you to do what you have time for, because I know it is.
Time for, yeah.
But the little pieces
like
come
it.
together. You'll pick it up and you'll knit 12 before you know it. Honestly, they really do come together pretty quick. So
They
it's
do.
a fun
Yeah,
thing
it's
to do.
addictive. It's very addictive.
It's
Very.
addictive.
This was my third one now.
Let me see everybody. Did anybody have progress? See, I thought you had
Started this
I
afternoon though,
just
because I
wound
knew I was
my,
gonna
I
be
just wound my yarn,
Hold on a
so.
little bit.
Oh, okay.
These
Oh,
make
Timmy,
one
Timmy's
right.
got some going on there.
The make
Oh,
one
thank you,
rights are
Tim.
really,
Look at
really
Jimmy's
hard.
going, man. He's going.
Yeah.
Oh, Linnea, you said the make one rights are hard?
The make one rights are really hard because the yarn is
Right.
twisted at the wrong angle,
Oh,
and you're
you're
kind of
having
going
trouble?
against.
I can't wait to try it.
I think the make one rights are tight.
I just
Yeah.
did it.
Try to, as much as you can, maybe try to hold just a little bit looser, like instead of pulling tighter, or if you knit tight, maybe try to purposefully be a little looser.
I should have
I'll have to
Yeah,
try
it's
it
just
myself.
the way the yarn is angled, because it's angled in the front of the work, because you do
because of that point.
The slip on the other one side.
Yeah, I imagine it'll become a little easier once we do a few chevrons. I'm gonna have to try it. Oh, the pattern says instead of make one right and left, you can try a yarn over and knit through the back loop on the wrong side.
Oh.
Yeah, I might try that.
I'm not really a fan of make one rights ever.
I'm not either.
I actually never have a problem, but it's like you're doing it on the different side than normal.
Oh,
like if you do a sweater or whatever, it's having you do it kind of opposite of normal, because to make it go that way.
To the point, yeah. I can't wait to try it, Mom. I'm gonna come.
I just do one front and back. I don't care that it makes a little pearl looking loop on the front. I just always make one front and back, and that's how you increase.
But it's the same thing. Make one front is make one left. It's the same.
Well, let us know how you do. Make sure you tag us, and we will we'll keep the chatter going. Maybe if somebody has some advice, if anybody else has trouble with it. I'm probably gonna have trouble with it, so we'll see. I'm not a fan of make one rights, but we'll see. I've never done one before. I can't wait to try it. I gotta pick it up from Mom's house.
Doing it on the cast
Angel, we will have at least one a month for like fun nights. Like I said, some might be events. The next one we will either announce via email and give you time, like we'll give you a date and a time, or even sometimes take a poll if we need to. But we'll give you the date and the time, and the next one will probably be in your package for next month. So we'll be shipping these out probably a little earlier than mid-November to get it to you before the 25th of November, since it's like near a holiday. And then you'll have another card in there that'll tell you when the next night is. And if we have any nights in between that, I will send out an email blast to everybody. So make sure to always check your email, and I'll always send reminders. So if you miss one email, I'll send out one the day before and the day of, usually, to remind everybody that we have a knit night.
Oh, Angel, it was awesome to have you. I know.
Yeah, thank you so much.
I like this. It was fun. This was cool.
Yeah. Okay. Good night, everybody. I'm gonna post this on our YouTube. Okay. Bye. Good night. Thank you.
Get out of it. Oh my God, how do I leave?
Bye. How do I get out? How do we do? I think I stopped the recording. Hold on 1 second.
Oh, I found the leave button. Love you.
Are you getting off? Oh, wait. It's just
I could stay with you for a minute. I'm sorry, I have this terrible headache.
Oh, okay.